Hi, Washington School family. Happy Friday, everyone. Welcome to your weekly announcements. We have just completed week 8 of virtual learning. I hope you had a productive and relaxing week. As always, you can find important information on my various social media platforms, which is at our school Instagram, which is at Washington School NJ. You can also follow me at my Google Classroom, which is at code XDSPSFJ, if you want relevant information, as well as information about things that will help you with your mental well-being. Or you could email me at safaye@kearneyschools.com, which is at SAFAYEE@kearneyschools.com. And another important reminder to our 6th graders, please make sure you read the email that I sent in regards to your clap out and to fill out the Google form and to follow the instructions. Currently, out of the 82 students, I only have 17 entries so far, so please make sure you read that. I want to make this clap out wonderful for you. On to our upcoming Virtual Spirit Week challenges. On Monday, May 18th, we're going to have Speech Language Pathologist and Holiday Day. Take this opportunity to dress up, showing off your favorite holiday. Also, did you happen to know that this month is Speech Language Pathology Month? If you see our wonderful SLP, Ms. Von Kaplan, why not write her or record a message to thank her for all that she does for you? On Tuesday, May 19th is Career Day. Have you ever thought about what you want to be when you're older? I think I might want to be a school counselor. What do you want to be? Take this opportunity to dress up as your favorite career today. Bonus points if you record why you want to do that career. On Wednesday, May 20th is Backwards Day. We know things feel a little bit backwards lately, so why not have a virtual spirit day in honor of that? So wear your clothes inside out or wear them backwards. On Thursday, May 21st is Hawaiian Day. Are you dreaming about beach days? I sure am. So why not dress up like you're going to a Hawaiian luau, but please make sure that your photos are appropriate to post on our Instagram. And finally, on Friday, May 22nd is Get Outside Day. Enjoy the fresh air and snap a picture outside. Don't forget to follow safety precautions and social distancing rules. On to our birthday shout outs. As always, you can email me or DM me a photo of your celebration and you'll get a special story feature on our Instagram in honor of your birthday. On Tuesday, May 12th, Milagro Avalera Leon from kindergarten from Ms. Baltazar and Adam Lactum from kindergarten from Ms. Stanley's class celebrated birthdays. On Wednesday, May 13th, Angel Carabajal from 3rd grade from Ms. Morigliani's class, as well as Catherine Santos Luciano from 2nd grade from Ms. Donovan's class celebrated birthdays. Thursday, May 14th, Jasmine Ramache Cholula from 4th grade from Ms. Ricca's class, as well as Kevin Solano from 2nd grade from Ms. Donovan's class celebrated birthdays. And today, Friday, May 15th, Jacob Cruz from 1st grade from Ms. Hornung's class is celebrating a birthday. And this upcoming weekend on Saturday, May 16th, Udio Cuscano Bardelos from 4th grade from Ms. Ricca's class, as well as Dalia Lozano from 3rd grade from Ms. Morigliani's class, and Aubrey Masonette from 1st grade from Ms. Suluga's class, as well as our fabulous and fantastic 1st grade teacher, Mrs. Humphrey, will be celebrating birthdays. And on this Sunday, May 17th, Annette Pintado from 2nd grade will be celebrating birthdays, and I hope everyone has a wonderful birthday celebration. On to my favorite part, which is our student and our staff shout-outs. Miss Comer from 5th grade wanted to shout out Kyra Perez, Samaya Almeida, Arthur Souza, Javier Rodriguez Alvarez, Kevin Rios Panta, and Abel Echeverria for Zooming with Mrs. Comer 3 times a week and showing the willingness to continue to learn during all of this. Mrs. Hornung from 1st grade wanted to shout out Liam Flynn for completing the 1st grade ST Math curriculum and Ariana Valdez for mastering her beginning addition facts and extra math. Miss Weiss wanted to give a big shout out to Mrs. Biondo for running her IEP meetings and helping them go smoothly. Her hard work is always appreciated. Miss Luga wanted to shout out Salvatore Aleo and his mom for getting seeds and planters for her class so they could have hands-on experience of the life cycle of plants. That was awesome and very generous, which I would agree with. A big thank you from Mrs. Saluga's class. Mr. Bauer and myself are pleased to announce the 6th-year student Alon Juarez has been selected as head boy of the Washington School Witchcraft and Wizardry. His school records show that he has exhibited creativity, the ability to lead others, and the wit that students have long been lauded for. We are certain that he will continue to be a model for his peers and will take this responsibility seriously. Congratulations, Alon. That is a huge accomplishment. And if you're a Harry Potter fan like me, you know that being the head boy is super, super important. So again, congratulations to you. Mrs. Barbosa is very proud and impressed with students that show up every week on time and ready to learn mathematics during her video conferencing. Keep up the great work. She also wanted to shout out Miss Bedoya for helping her students and their parents with computer issues during our remote learning experience. Thank you for your kindness and your hard work, Mrs. Bedoya. Mrs. Balthazar wanted to give a great big shout out to her amazing kindergarten class, who have been working so hard. She is so proud of all of them. Edison Farrell and Ariana Santos leveled up to level E in RAS Kids. Zachary Nagron, Aubrey Salas, Allison Perez, Arthur Dantas, Jonelis Aristi, and Kenneth Garcia leveled up to level D in RAS Kids. Mrs. Balthazar is so impressed with their love of reading. Mrs. Balthazar is especially proud of Aubrey Salas, Joseph Carson, Edison Farrell, and Allison Perez for reaching 100% on ST Math. She is so lucky to have a wonderful class that will work and make her smile every day. Wonderful job to you guys for all those accomplishments. Mrs. Balthazar also wants to shout out Mrs. Bellinger and Mrs. Stanley for helping her with all this new technology and just for being a friend. And finally, she wanted to thank me, how very kind of her, for making these amazing and awesome videos and ideas because this is what keeps us all together. Thank you so much, Mrs. Balthazar, for noticing the work that I'm doing. I really appreciate the shout out. And finally, the preschoolers and Miss Smiths had a surprise visit from our school principal, Mr. Zimmerman. The students were so happy to see him, and they got to know about him through questions that they asked. In the preschool program, the students are taught that asking questions is a great way to find out information, and I would agree with that. You should always ask questions. They learned how Mr. Zimmerman became a principal, that he visited Disney World, and even though the Knicks is his favorite team, the Baruch Bearcats come into a close second for him. They also learned that Mr. Zimmerman's son, Ryan, is a senior in high school, and they got to say hello to his daughter, Kelsey, which is very fun for them. Thank you, Mr. Zimmerman, for visiting the preschool class. And we're going to end, as we always do, on a funny note with our Friday Funnies. The first one comes from our pre-K teacher, Mrs. Goronsky-Smith, and her Friday Funny is, why did the girl put sugar under her pillow? So she could have sweet dreams. The next one comes from our 6th grader, Diana Gillen, and she has 2 Friday Funnies. And our first one is, what did the snowman order at Wendy's? A Frosty. I could go for one of those. The next one is, what is the snowman's favorite snack? Ice Krispy treats, of course. I could go for one of those. The next one comes from our ASI teacher, Mr. Losquinos, and he has 2 Friday Funnies. And the first one is, why can you never trust a math teacher holding graph paper? Because they may be plotting something. And the next one is, why do plants hate math? Because it gives them square roots. You can imagine plants don't really like that. The next one comes from our librarian, Mrs. Lupo, and she has 2 Friday Funnies. And her first one is, why did the teacher wear sunglasses to school? Because her students were so bright. Get it? They were so bright, she had to wear sunglasses. And the next one is, why do bananas use sunscreen? Because they peel when they get sunburn. I know that makes me sad, so I'm sure it makes a banana sad too. And we're gonna end with our last Friday Funny from Mr. Bauer, our 3rd grade teacher, and his Friday Funny is, what is a unicorn's dad called? Popcorn, of course. Thank you to everyone who submitted for this week's announcements. I really appreciate your contributions. And as always, I love you, your teachers love you, and Washington School loves you.